Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you the new fall/winter items of my closet. Several items have been on my wish list for quite some time, so I'm quite excited to show you, and these are the items that in my opinion should definitely last minimum for 5 to 10 years. Several items are also from the brands that I've never really purchased before, so I'm gonna also do a quick review, show you the items, and definitely this would be the brands that I would recommend considering. There are plenty of great alternatives in the market, so I'm gonna be linking alternatives from, let's say, more affordable brands which have great models and great items as well, so you can have a choice for items in case you're willing to invest some of them in your closet. Of course, I'm gonna also share with you how I would style it or how I have styled it in the past. So let's start with the first item. The first item is from the brand that is called ATP. I believe it's a Scandinavian brand, and I've already purchased loafers, also Suede loafers from them. This time I decided to invest in Suede boots. In my opinion, it's just a perfect model for fall/winter. They do have a heel, but the heel is quite short, so I think it can be great, for example, for work days, for weekends, for evenings. At the same time, it gives this elegance and, let's say, character and statement to the whole outfit, in my opinion. I've also tried them. I haven't really styled them outdoor for outfits, but I have styled them at home to check out also how it would match with my outfits and what are the alternatives for styling. What I absolutely love about this model is that the top of the boot comes with elastic fabric, despite the fact that it's suede. It doesn't have any zip, so as you can see. And then the main point is that you kind of like pretty much just put them on. So super easy, very easy also to take off the boots. And because of this whole elastic thing, it has a very smooth transition from the legs to the boots. So I style them together with the jeans, with the denim jeans, for example, with the black jeans, which looks so stunning. Because it's also, of course, suede, so suede now is in a trend, but I think for fall winter it's such a nice fabric and such a nice material that you can also add and mix with any different fabrics in your closet. They're true to size, so I'm wearing size 38, and yeah, as I said, I've tried already at home. They are super comfortable without any, let's say, exaggeration. Next item that I invested this fall is this stunning loafers from Hermes. They have been on my wish list, specifically that model, for years and years, and every time I didn't really find either the size or the model or the color hasn't been really working for me in my closet. Actually, I have seen this model in Hermes boutique on Saint-Honoré in Paris. Distance, I kind of like found the color a bit outspoken for my style, but later on I also visited Hermes in Amsterdam, and then they did have my size, so then I was like, let me just try it on, you know. When I put them on, I was quite convinced. While it is quite a pop color for my closet, I found them quite a statement shoes. That's the model. It's a very classic Hermes model, and they do have the Kelly clip on top of that. They walk so easy. I was really impressed because usually when you put loafers, they're quite firm. Of course, that's a leather that is gonna also, let's say, adapt to your feet over time. Despite that, they're extremely comfortable to walk. I do have also a Kelly belt that is of a gold color, and I all the time was struggling to style it because I don't really have any items that could kind of like match. So these loafers perfectly work, I think, with that belt. As I mentioned, while my closet is quite minimal and quite plain in terms of, let's say, colors, these shoes, I think, is a perfect way of make a statement in the total outfit. So for example, I styled them together with a grey outfit, and then I used also Kelly belt and these shoes to really make pop-up of the color, and I just found it stunning. I found it quite a nice mix and quite a nice addition. And as I said, these are one of the items that, in my opinion, should last minimum for 5-10 years. So it's quite an investment piece. In general, Hermes is quite known for the quality of the leather items, whether it's bags, the shoes, so they're definitely quite expensive for the shoes, but I think it's one of the brands that if you want to invest in good leather shoes, whether it's boots or loafers or sandals, I would definitely say Hermes is one of the brands that I would invest in, simply because the quality is just really nice. The next two items are going to be from a Dutch brand. It's an Amsterdam-based brand that is called Rohe. I have heard about the brand already for quite some time ago, but for this fall I decided to get a few neat items from them, and I was really impressed in terms of the quality, and I think they are extremely minimal in terms of the style, in terms of the design. Usually they do not have a big collection, but the items that they have I think are quite nice, so in my opinion, and quality is quite good as well. Okay, so this item I initially spotted I think on the website and then also on social media, and I was lucky enough to actually get my size. I believe this dress is no longer available online, but they do have great alternative models for a similar, let's say, style of the dress. Front, it looks as a very, let's say, simple and minimal dress. It's 100% I believe wool, which is perfect I think for fall or winter season. The best part of this dress comes to the back. It has an open back, which gives such an amazing silhouette to the whole, I think, look. It is a maxi dress, so for me, I am wearing size 34 and I am 170 tall. I have styled this dress together with the sandals, with the heel sandals, and it just looks so stunning. So I think if you, for example, do like a total black outfit, I was wearing this dress for a few events, birthday parties or dinner outs, and it just looks so stunning. Next item that I decided to purchase from the same brand, this chunky sweater. My expectation for this sweater is to last minimum for like 5 years, simply because of the quality, and it is quite a thick sweater. So there are definitely some models that are quite thin, so you can, for example, put nicely under the coat or a jacket. That's not the sweater, so it's quite a chunky, very thick sweater. I loved styling them with the loafers, with their Hermes loafers that I showed you before. It comes quite nicely together in terms of the color. That's also a sweater that I loved styling together with the white t-shirt. Usually I go for also a thick t-shirt. COS has quite a nice selection of basic white t-shirts that are of a thick material. Then you can also style it together with a sweater on top and then put it with the loafers, with the jeans, and I don't know, I just find it so iconic, and it has a bit of a also chunky model as in terms of the shoulders and a bit oversized, but it comes quite high in terms of the length. So from this extent, it's just, I think, very nice combination if you want to make an accent, and definitely it's a bit of a statement sweater in my opinion. The next item that has been also on my wish list for quite some time is a Camel coat. I have been really looking for quite some time. I was considering quite known brands such as Max Mara. I think they have also great coats, but I was looking for the model that can be quite, let's say, casual, but at the same time elegant, if it makes sense. And I've tried multiple models from Max Mara, but at the end I decided to end up with this coat that is from Toteme. Toteme is quite known for the coats. There are definitely a few models that are quite iconic for their collection of the coats, and overall I just love the quality. I think it's a great quality. Let's see for how long it's gonna last. It looks quite casual. It doesn't have any belt, nothing, but the whole silhouette of the coat, I think it's just such a nice model. That's the coat that is of a one layer, so definitely it's for the fall, not for the winter. Depends where you live, of course, but for example, if we talk about the Netherlands and Paris, definitely it's more fall coat, not a winter one. Perfectly, it works quite nicely with the black outfit or with the gray outfit, with the jeans, with the loafers. So I find it quite a nice fit, and I think that's one of the iconic colors that you can invest in terms of the coat, and it can last for years and years, simply because it's a very iconic color. There are also a few pair of jeans that I decided to invest this fall. Let's start perhaps with this one. Initially I got it for shooting one of the outfits for a brand, and I was looking for the model that would be kind of like straight but a casual, and would be having a bit of kind of like a washed denim color. And it has a nice silhouette also from the back. So you have back pockets, you have front pocket. And specifically for this model, I got so many nice reviews on social media, and people were asking, okay, where are the jeans from? So these are from Massimo Dutti. I'm gonna share the name of this model in the description. These sort of models I personally love styling together, for example with the heels, with the boots if it's short boots, and also very nice with the loafers, which gives a bit more casual outfit, casual style. So yeah, so that's something that you don't really see me often because it's a bit of a, let's say, chunky jeans and a bit of more super casual straight, but love it. I think it's such a nice model to have in the closet in general. Moving forward, and on the complete opposite model, I do also have this Levi's black skinny jeans. This is the model that is called 7-to-1 high rise skinny. I'm wearing size 25. Usually I'm between 25-24, depending on the model itself. I actually have been looking for this specific model for quite a long time. The model that I wanted to have is the one that I can wear nicely with the boots. So it does need to be skinny simply because it needs to fit in. And the one that can look kind of like leggings, but then leggings of course for winter is not really going to work so well. Definitely there are models, but the ones that I have been trying, they didn't really work so well for me. So I ended up with this pair of jeans, and I have been styling them multiple times already. I did love it a lot. So I think it's great for winter because then it's a denim, so it's a bit thicker than leggings. Loved styling together with the high knee boots as well as also just regular boots, and I think it's a perfect fit if you, for example, want to match it together with a coat or a shirt jacket. So I think it's a great alternative for winter, but also for fall. There is one more pair of jeans that I want to show you, and that's the one that I'm wearing right now. There's a brand Gold. I haven't really had any pair of jeans from them before. It's a very, let's say, basic pair of jeans, the one that I'm now wearing. They're quite cropped, as you can see. And but I was quite surprised because for me to find the jeans is not something super straightforward. When I tried this one, they just were perfect on me. Also not stretchy, which I just love, and that's pretty much it. It's extremely basic, but when you find, you know, like a good pair of jeans that fit just perfectly, it's just so simple, but it looks so classy and good. I would definitely recommend this brand. So first pair, so far so good, and I think I would also be eager to try some other models that they would be having. The last two items that I'm quite excited about, I decided to leave it for the last. These two items I got from the Rohe that has recently opened in Paris, which I'm so excited. While of course the most iconic bag of the Rohe is on my wish list, which is Margot. I spotted this model in the boutique, and I have been recently seeing a lot of other brands have similar models. Some from more, let's say, affordable brands such as COS and Arcade. Toteme has a very beautiful model as well that is of a very similar shape. So in my opinion, that's one of the models that has been, say, growing in popularity, as well as also becoming one of the, let's say, trends of this fall/winter time. And perhaps it's also going to become, let's say, a new icon. So anyway, another thing that is iconic for the Rohe is that there is no label, there is no logo. For example, with this bag, so literally there is no label. There is a tiny label over here, which I found only after a few days, but that's actually it. That's the bag that I decided to invest in. This particular model comes in different colors and also 3 different sizes. This one is a medium one. I have been loving it. Literally it has no logo, so the only one that you can see is gonna be on top over here. The inside of the bag is just plain, there is nothing, there are no pockets. The only thing you have is like these 2 strips, so you can kind of like close it if you prefer. And I think it's just a perfect tote bag. This model has been really growing in demand and popularity among different brands. If you want to invest in a model for daily usage, whether you go for the office days or just for the city stroll, I think it's a perfect size. The smaller one that they have For me, it was slightly too small, the bigger one too big. So for my size, I think it's just a perfect fit, and I just love the color. They also have it in suede and in a different type of the leather and different color. What I love about this particular model, I think the quality of the leather is just super good. Already seeing from, let's say, the start, I think that's a bag that can easily last again for years and years, simply because of high quality. You also see stitching is done very nicely here. That's a bag that over time, also while you use it, of course the leather is going to become softer, so I think it's going to get it's kind of like organic, more vintage shape that I think is just so beautiful for the leather, that it gets old over time. So that's one of the Rohe items. And the last item that I want to share with you is gonna be the pair of shoes. Some of you might already know that. Again, I was quite surprised, and again, that's a part of, I think, the Rohe kind of like brand marketing. The box, just white box. There is no label, nowhere. I was literally looking a few times, because then I was like, okay, how simple it is. But yes, it's just a white box. There is no label, there is nothing. Dark brown lacquered loafers, and it's a model that I think one of the most iconic models they have been having in the last years. While it is lacquered, it's relatively soft. The whole design, the whole material is just amazing quality. I have been, let's say, pre-styling them to get an idea how it would fit. Either, for example, you can style it nicely with the black tights and then also the skirt and the coat. You can also style it. What I loved doing is you can, for example, do it with the jeans and then put some socks, either brown or gray, and then if you put a gray sweater, it's just so nice. I just find a nice mix of the colors. And of course, just on the bare feet, if you put it, for example, with the jeans, denim jeans and some nice sweater or a coat that can kind of like match it. Yeah, so that would be kind of like a last one, and I don't know, I just, the whole style of it is just so amazing. They are also true to size, so if you can find them online, I would say just go for the regular size that you have. I'm usually size 38, so they work quite well for me. Despite that you get, let's say, quite an expensive and high quality item, in my opinion, there is a big part that comes with really, let's say, maintaining it and taking good care of that, cleaning if it's needed, and then of course storing it in the right way. That was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, I will be linking the alternatives in the description below, so check it out in case you are willing to invest in one of the models or similar items. For the rest, I'm wishing you a great day, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog.